Welcome back, friends. So I had some constraints of time about preparing a video, but I had two choices. One is to address on the Hindenburg, this new disclosure which has come out yesterday, and another is to give some recommendations for this week. I prefer to concentrate on Hindenburg new expose or whatever they are trying to call, because there has been so much of speculation, nervousness, what will happen to the markets as a consequence of this new. Actually, it's a continuation of their prior disclosures. I will give my views. I'm sure 100% there will be trollers today once again after me. But I've always been known to give my unbiased views, and I know your time is precious. I had some other recommendations. I have a little constraint of time. I may have to do it. I'll postpone it. I just stick to the Hindenburg issue today. See, Hindenburg has once again said that, and they like to sensationalize things to some extent, and in just a few hours they came out with their new revelations that the SEBI chair and her husband had stakes in some obscure offshore entities. This, I think, expose came about 8 or 10 hours after the tweet that one more big thing is coming about India. Now, if you had so much, then you don't need to sensationalize. If 8 to 10 hours, then you could have just come out with the expose rather than first tweet. And, that means they are also trying to sensationalize to some extent. So I would say that was not necessary. Just come out with the expose. Don't tweet and create nervousness in the people. The good thing was this happened over the weekend, so there was no market reaction as such. Only thing is it created a little bit of nervousness, and you must have seen it rotate around social media quite a bit. Now, regarding coming to the expose itself, they have gone in a rather lengthy manner, even given some emails which are meant to be private information, sources, communication with IIFL Securities, and they have indicated that how there was a conflict of interest between the SEBI chair and her various exposures in other entities. In one of them, she had a major stake. I would prefer not to refer to the names right now, as it is not proper on my part to do so. Similar expose had come 1.5 years back, which had roiled the Adani Group stocks. Once again, the focus has been on Adani itself. The SEBI chair Madhavi Buch has vehemently denied these allegations, says that her life is an open book. And which is fine. And I'm sure that the government is also going to come to defend, because this can have another impact. It clearly indicates some sort of a conflict of interest should these things be proved. Last time also they had come out regarding Adani, a group of entities through which investments were made to offshore trusts in Mauritius, etc. And that was handed over to SEBI. Many people in the social media call them Hindenburg as traitors of India and many other things. I prefer not to get into all this these days, because we are nobody to judge whether a person is what interest they have. All I can say is that they didn't have to sensationalize yesterday, first making a tweet, then they come out with their disclosure and all that. At the same time, see, they are giving you evidence. It's like if they are having some obscure offshore entities in mind, and they are explaining how that money has come here. So then both the sides have to go about, and including the SEBI and the government, to say that whether this was there or not there. Just calling them traitors and calling them, that because it will spoil the market momentum. In my opinion, this song and dance will go on with Hindenburg and with other short sellers as well, until and unless the government gives a clear indication. They should have a white paper that these are the entities through which these investments took place or did not take place. Be it clear and let it come out in the public. This is my suggestion. Just like how I have run my entity, Global Money Investor, as a very, very clean and transparent. We don't invest in any of the stocks or the derivatives that we advise. Nothing. Kept it immaculately clear. Anybody can ever check. There's nothing that we have ever done, nor any of our people. There is the why was this done? So as to prevent conflict of interest. Now, if there are allegations of some sort of conflict of interest, then they need to check. Need to give a white paper that these were the offshore entities, whether these investments were made through these people, whoever they are calling, Vinod Adani, Mr. Butch and Madam Butch and others, and just very, very be clear. Let it come out in a newspaper in a proper way that this and this is the white paper, that there is nothing, no investments of, and then the market will be addressed. Now, in between, what will happen is, there will be two camps. There will be one camp, and this will be the stronger one, because most people are invested in the market and they have vested interest. They don't want the market to go down. So they will keep saying that no, nothing is wrong. Everything is hunky-dory. And why worry about all this? And these are only traitors, and Mr. Soros is involved in trying to... Now, why would Mr. Soros and others, be wanting... He has enough money of his own. Anyway, I don't want to get into the political side. It is none of my interest. And to be very frank, I am not 100% sure about everything. But I believe that there is a need for a greater transparency. Now, what is going to happen as far as the markets are concerned? There could be little pressure on Adani stocks, and of course many others will come to back them up, just like happened last time. There could be little pressure on IFL securities as well, and but that's not the point. The important point is that there will opposition led by Mr. Re-energized Rahul Gandhi will try to raise and make this as a very big issue. Government will try to vehemently deny, because if they accept, also they will have a problem. The market capitalization of the Indian Nifty and the Bank Nifty will fall dramatically. So they will try to avoid accepting anything and denying allegations. What will all this lead to eventually? Right? There will be more suspense. Markets from time to time will recover when the government denies. They say we have nothing, so it will recover. Again, Hindenburg or others will come with some. I suggest that until and this has happened, this song and dance will go on. If you want from me a clear picture, I will say it will be up and down. Oppositions raising, they will raise this as an emergency issue in the market. Naturally, they are re-energized and they will try to make a big thing out of this. On the part of it, the regulator and all, they'll vehemently deny. I believe that some tweets and Twitter accounts, messages of SEBI have been restricted now from here onwards. So all this will happen. It's simple. Come out with a white paper. Indicate that these entities were there. Whether these people who are there named in the Hindenburg, they are not there. Simple. That people understand. Have a clean heart, clean conscience. I also, when I give my predictions, all that I have is, other than your good wishes, a clean mind and clean conscience. The more clean you are, the better. Don't try to hide here and there. If they are saying conflict of interest, say, no, these entities, there was no such investment, neither by Vinod Adani, neither by Madam Bush, nor by any of their close relatives or a husband or whoever. It's simple, matter closed. Till you will go on, till song and dance will go up. As far as this week is concerned, therefore, there could be some sharp swings, upside and downside also. And of course, to get to know more, do join our premium value. We are going to indicate which will be the periods where there will be sharp upsides and sharp downsides. And premium value is a good package and indicates 1 week predictions in advance. You can do that by WhatsApping us on 982-086-1044. Happy investing and have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.